you.
What is up YouTube? It's a host Inelli Gamer here. This video is a very special video because it consists of a special event war held between the Elite Nations family. The Elite Nations family is consisting of 11 war clans, and out of these 11 war clans, the best of the best Town Hall 9s gathered up for this event. This war was a 30 vs 30 Town Hall 9 only war. We formed two different clans. One named Superman Wear Pajamas and second clan was EN Star Looters, and as you can see, Superman Wear Pajamas were able to destroy all the bases of EN Star Looters in only 48 attacks. So the winner of this war was Superman Wear Pajamas. However, EN Star Looters also showed up a very competitive environment and destroyed all the bases of Superman Wear Pajamas. Well, the Elite Nation clan is consisting of 11 different clans. And in this video also we'll be showing you 11 different Town Hall 9 attack techniques. So hold up guys, this will be a long video. However, each and every attack will be a unique attack that you can use at Town Hall 9 level. So sit back, relax, and we'll directly go on to our first attack. The first attack that we'll be showcasing is the Golem with Slap attack done on Aftershock by B-Dizzler from the EN Star Looters. This is the base of Aftershock, and B-Dizzler uses the Golem with Slap attack consisting of 2 Golems, 12 witches, 2 Valkyries, Crankcastle filled with bowlers, his heroes, 1 heal spell, 1 raise spell and 2 jump spell along with 2 poison spells. The main thing in this kind of attack is to select the starting point of the attack. He starts his attack from this end side of the base. He drops 5 witches over this end, 5 witches over this end. He drops 2 Golems over here, followed by a single witch over here and Valkyries, and he will be dropping a jump spell over here. This is the easy passage from which his troops will be moving, and he'll be dropping another jump spell, technically opening the entire base of Aftershock and destroying it within seconds. We'll see how the attacker does his attack. So 5 witches dropped over here, 5 witches dropped over here. He'll be dropping the Golems. Both of the Golems being dropped, one each witch on each of the Golem and 1 Valkyrie behind the Golem. The jump spell is down and heroes are down, and in couple of seconds his kill squad of the clan castle consisting of the bowlers will be down. So bowlers are also down. Now the troops from the clan castle will be coming out gradually, and he has dropped a raise spell. For that he'll be using his heal spell very soon to protect all those bowlers from the damage of the clan castle troops. So heal spell is also down, protecting all the bowlers. The heal spell is specially for the bowlers, and second jump spell technically opening the entire base for the B-Dizzler. So jump spell is also down. The golems are tanking the damage. The king will be able to destroy the enemy archer queen as well as enemy barbarian king. The witches are doing their thing. They are dropping the skeletons like anything. The archer queen is at the core with full health, and her ability is yet to be used. Some of the bowlers are yet alive. Couple of witches are in the base. Couple of witches are outside the base. They are wreaking havoc on this base. We'll now speed up the attack because this base was very nicely destroyed by B-Dizzler. Well, B-Dizzler used this side of the attack because he had a very nice passage to enter the base, and those 2 jump spells helped him to technically open the entire base and destroy this base very effectively and very nicely. The second attack which we will be showing is the GOBOWIHO attack done on B-Dizzler by Cooter Bear of Superman Wear Pajamas. This is the B-Dizzler's base, and the Cooter Bear, that is the attacker of Superman Wear Pajamas, uses 5 witches, 2 golems, 14 hogs and clan castle filled with bowlers. Well, this is a very new attack that we found in this war. You will be dropping 2 golems in the initiation, followed by the 5 witches and the bowlers along with the wizards on the end to keep the bowlers into the center of the base. Enter the base with a jump spell and use the heals and the poison and the raise spells wherever needed. He started his attack from this side near the town hall because there are very nice extra buildings which he can destroy at the initiation of the attack. So he dropped in 2 golems over these 2 defenses, followed up by the 5 witches in a very nice line. He dropped the wizards to destroy these extra buildings and create a funnel so that his bowlers will be remaining near the core of the base. He enters the base by dropping a jump spell over here and then using the raid spell to destroy the enemy clan castle troops, and he hogged this attack by dropping all the hogs over this section, dropping the heal spells where as and when needed, and destroying this base very nicely and very effectively. We'll be seeing how the attacker does this attack. So he started the attack by dropping 2 golems over here, dropping 5 witches between these 2 golems, dropping his heroes and the bowlers, and to keep the bowlers into the center he dropped the wizards on the side to create the funnel. So there was a Tesla farm over here and the golem tanked all the damage, and here is the first jump spell helping all those troops to go deep into the base. Now for the enemy clan castle troops, he dropped both of the poison spells and the rage spell to take them down very fast and very nice. And here are the hogs, guys. Those hogs are doing great damage. However, there are so many bombs near that X-bow. So there were 3 giant bombs over here, and he dropped his heal spell. Some of the hogs were destroyed, however most of the hogs were still alive, so that heal spell was very effective and very beneficial. The hogs are moving in quickly. The X-bow is focusing damage on the barbarian king, and there is a golem over here also, so the X-bow will be focused on that golem for a while, whereas the queen is doing her thing in the top end section of the base, taking out those archer towers, defenses and extra buildings very effectively. Queen's ability was used, and there was the last heal spell which was used near the visit tower. The X-bow is focused on the golem, so the hogs were able to destroy the S-sweeper and the X-bow, whereas the witches, the queen and the bowlers were very nicely effectively able to destroy the buildings located outside the base. And finally this base was destroyed easily by the Kuta bear of Superman wear pajamas. The third attack that we'll be showing is the Shattered GoHo attack done on Rashi by Kirby II. Well, this is the base of Rashi, and Kirby II uses the Shattered GoHo attack consisting of 2 golems, 20 hogs, a P.E.K.K.A, some wizards, clan castle filled with bowlers, 2 heal spell, 1 jump spell and 1 raid spell. Well, Kirby 2 decides to enter the base from the top end section by dropping 2 golems over here. He dropped a jump spell in such a great perfecting manner that the jump spell was dropped exactly over here, helping his troops to gain entry over all these compartments. So it was a perfect example, taking the maximum advantage of the jump spell's range. So some of the people would drop a jump spell over here. So this the troops entering will be restricted only to these 2 compartments. However, Kirby 2 uses the jump spell exactly between these walls, so the troops were able to move around and go into the core of the base and even take out the enemy archer queen. So the jump spell placement was accurate on this base. So the 2 golems and the wizards were able to destroy this particular section of the base, and he dropped the hogs in the end to clean up the attack. So it is a very straightforward GoHog attack, but the beauty of the attack is the jump spell placement that we'll be witnessing very soon. So we'll start the attack. The attacker starts the attack by dropping a couple of archers on the builder hut located over the corners of the base. And here are the 2 golems deployed, followed up by the wizards. The wizards are used mainly to create the funnel for his main kill squad to enter the base, and we'll now soon witness the dropping of the jump spell. So the jump spell placement was excellent. Look here, guys, the jump spell is perfectly placed between these 2 segments, helping all the troops move across the core of the base, destroying all those segments. So the bowlers are doing the damage. He has used the poison spell for the enemy clan castle troops. He has used the rage spell also. 2 heal spells left now. However, he has used the heal spell over the core to help the bowlers remain alive. So the king will be moving into the core of the base and will be able to destroy the enemy archer queen very soon. The queen is located at the top end section of the base doing her own thing, and the bowlers were able to take down the enemy archer queen. So now only one heal is left and there are 20 hogs yet to be used. He has dropped a P.E.K.K.A over here to tank for the damage of the queen. The queen will be protected by this P.E.K.K.A because all the defenses will be focused on the P.E.K.K.A, whereas the queen will be able to sit back, relax and destroy all those buildings. Now here are the hogs dropped from the top end section of the base. The hogs will move into the X-bow compartment where there might be giant bombs, so he used the heal spell over there, keeping all those hogs alive, dropping around 3 hogs on the defenses located at the end of the base. So he has dropped 3 hogs on these different defenses, and the hogs were able to destroy major portion of the base very effectively and very nicely. He had a wizard to clean up the extra buildings located at the top, and only one troll Tesla is located in the bottom. However, there are so many hogs still alive. Even the archer queen is alive and the P.E.K.K.A is also alive. So this base was effectively destroyed by Kirby the second. We'll now speed up the attack because this base will be destroyed very soon. Great attack by Kirby the second. The fourth attack that we will be showcasing is the stoned GOWIBOHO attack done on melee 20 by Aftershock. This is the base of melee 20, and Aftershock uses a stoned GOWIBOHO attack. Well, stone means 3, so there are 3 golems, 3 witches involved in this attack. There are 11 hogs and clan castle filled with bowlers. The attacker uses 2 jump spell, 1 heal spell and 1 poison spell. The plan on this base was to enter from this side of the base because he wants to take down the enemy clan castle troops as well as the archer queen in the beginning of the attack. So 3 golems were deployed, followed up by 3 witches and the bowlers to help go into the base. He used wall breakers to break open the first layer of wall and dropped very nice jump spells, technically opening the entire core of the base. So the golems were able to go deep into the base, and final cleanup was done by the hogs. We'll now start the attack and see how the attacker does this attack. So first golem is deployed, followed by the 3 wizards. Immediately poison spell is down to kill the enemy clan castle troops. Next 2 golems are deployed, followed by the wizards, and there are witches dropped exactly into the core of the base, exactly into the center side of the base rather. The archer queen is also deployed, and the barbarian king will also be deployed very soon along with the bowlers. So here is the barbarian king. The first layer of the wall was broken by the wall breakers, and now the bowlers as well as the golem will be going into the core of the base, whereas the archer queen and the barbarian king decided to take a walk around the base. So the center of the base consists of 2 golems and all the clan castle bowlers. He used the heal spell for his bowlers. Basically guys, heal spell is used to keep the bowlers alive because the bowlers do a huge amount of damage. The second hit jump spell is down, helping the golems go into the X-bow compartment near the king, and the golem will be able to destroy the X-bow on their own, whereas the top end side of the base was destroyed by the barbarian king and the archer queen. There are a couple of bowlers yet in the center of the base, still alive. He has dropped a couple of hogs, however the hogs were destroyed, so there are total 9 hogs left on this base for the cleanup. The archer queen has yet to use her ability. The X-bow was destroyed by the golems, and now all the 3 golems were destroyed. So basically there was a great value brought out of that golems. So there are so many wizards, witches, as well as the barbarian king and archer queen in the core, in the center, in the bottom end side of the base. So he has deployed. Now the hogs are going into the base to clean up the remaining defenses. So he has deployed all those hogs near this wizard tower and the Tesla. The barbarian king, enemy barbarian king, is surrounded by the skeleton spell. He was busy there, and the attacker queen destroyed him. So this was a perfect example of GOWIBOHO attack done by Aftershock from Superman Wear Pajamas. The 5th attack that we will be showcasing is the Healer Witch Slap attack done on Kutterbeer by Yogi and Pixie. So this is the base of Kutterbeer, whereas the Healer Witch Slap attack consists of 12 witches, 4 healers, 2 giants, a wizard, a loon, an archer, and clan castle filled with bowlers, 2 jump spell, 1 heal spell, 1 raise spell, along with 1 poison spell. So basically, the healer with slap attack is used on bases where the air defenses are not located outside the base. The air defenses must be located near the core of the base. Only in such kind of attacks the healer with slap attack would work. If the air defense is located near the end of the base, the air defenses will be able to destroy the healers and might result into the failure of the attack. So if the air defenses are located in the core of the base, you can go for it, and this base was calling for a healer with slap attack. Whereas in case of the golem with slap attack, you need not worry about the air defenses because there are no healers involved. However, you need to worry for the splash damages located, splash defensive building located at the border of the base, because there are no healers for those witches, and splash damage like visit towers and mortars can destroy those witches very effectively. So in this attack, the attacker uses 4 healers, 2 healers on 6 witches from this 2 end of the base. He started the attack by dropping the healers over this end of the base, followed by the 2 healers. So the attacker started this attack. These witches were able to create a very nice funnel, and he dropped 2 giants and the heroes as well as the bowlers from the center. He used the jump spell to gain entry into the base, and from there on this base was effectively destroyed. We'll see how the attacker does this attack. He started his attack by dropping 6 witches over this end followed by 2 healers, and 6 witches over this end followed up by the 2 healers. Now the witches are now creating a very nice funnel. He has dropped 2 giants for the tanking of the damage followed by the heroes and the clan castle bowlers. First jump spell is down, the bowlers are deployed, very nice funnel is already created by the witches. So the heroes and the bowlers, everything should go into the base at the core of the base. The enemy clan castle troops are coming out. He should drop a heal spell soon for saving all those bowlers. The poison spell is down, second jump spell is down to help all those bowlers go into the core of the base. The heal spell is used here to keep all the bowlers alive. The witches now have entered into the core of the base. The top hand witches are doing their job, the healers are protecting them. However, for some reason the bottom hand witches are without the healers because the healers were destroyed. However, the top hand witches are still healthy and doing their job. The Archer Queen is going into the core of the base, followed up by 2 or 3 witches, which will help the skeletons as a tanking tool, and the Queen will be able to take down these Tesla buildings very effectively. So these witches are doing great damage, the healers are protecting them. The Archer Queen is in the core, destroying all those defensive buildings. She has destroyed an air defense which will help all those healers remain alive. Finally, the Archer Queen is down. However, there are 6 witches followed up by 2 healers which will take care of this remaining portion of the base. So very effective attack. This is a witch slap attack which is very famous right now. Mostly all the players follow this kind of attack, but you need to make sure which kind of witch slap do you need to use, whether you need to use the golem witch slap attack or you need to use the healer witch slap attack. It is all depending on the base involved. Well, this is a town hall exclusive event, and how can we forget the good old HGHB attack. So the 6th attack will be the HGHB attack done on Kirby by Brolfus Jeremiah. So this is the base of Kirby, and Brolfus uses the HGHB attack. Well, I need not explain it much, we'll directly start the attack. All the giants are deployed near the Archer Queen and the Barbarian King, followed up by the healers. He has dropped a baby dragon and couple of wizards to create the funnel. He has dropped his bowlers as well as his heroes and a rage spell to help his king and the bowlers destroy those defenses very fast and very nicely. He has 3 heal spells for his hogs. So the Archer Queen has destroyed the enemy Archer Queen. The giants are going into the base. The enemy clan castle troops are triggered. He has dropped both the poison spells to help destroy those clan castle troops. The air defense is now gradually taking down the defenses. However, the wall will be down and the giants will be able to take down that air defense. Now here are the hogs from left hand side of the base. First heal spell used, he has deployed all the hogs in a group. First spring traps removes 3 hogs from the war map, and the Tesla farm is located at the top. He has dropped the second heal spell to keep all his hogs alive. Now a couple of hogs are going on near the giants, and they are gradually moving into the Tesla farm section. So he has already dropped the third heal spell near the Tesla farm section, and the hogs will be able to take down the X-bow from that portion. So basically his healer, one of the healers is still yet alive, and the Archer Queen is also alive. She will be able to take down at least 2 of those Teslas located in the top, and there are bowlers as well as Barbarian King, and Barbarian King's ability is also left, so the Queen was able to destroy 2 Teslas and 1 Wizard Tower. And he has used the Barbarian King's ability, which will break open all these walls, and these golems, as these bowlers as well as giants will be able to destroy the remaining 3 defenses. The Archer Queen also took down the Archer Tower, and now the bowlers will be able to destroy the remaining defenses. The Archer Queen also destroyed the Wizard Tower, and this base was very nicely and very effectively destroyed by one of the best attacks at Town Hall 9, that is HGHB attack. Well, the 7th attack that we will be showcasing is the Shattered LaLoon attack done on Chester by Rashi. This is the Chester's base, and the attacker Rashi uses a Shattered LaLoon. This is one of the best attacks at Town Hall 9 after the buff of the loons. So he starts his attack by dropping the golems over the top end section of the base. He breaks open this wall and drops a very nice jump spell over here. So these 2 air defenses will be destroyed, and the enemy Archer Queen also will be destroyed along with Clan Castle troops from his kill squad. The main idea in this kind of Shattered LaLoon attack is that your kill squad must be able to take down at least 2 of the air defenses, enemy Clan Castle troops as well as the enemy Archer Queen. So this objective was met by the attacker's kill squad, and remaining 2 air defenses will be destroyed by the 2 lava hounds and the loons. So we will start the attack right away and see how the attacker does this attack. You should enter from a side where you can take at least 2 of the air defenses in the beginning of the attack. So he has used both of the golems over this segment, followed up by a couple of wizards to create the funnel. Here are the wall breakers breaking open this layer of the wall, so both of the golems will be directed into this section. And now there is a very nice jump spell. Now he has dropped his bowlers as well as the Barbarian King. So very nice value for this golems. The Archer Queen will be able to take down the first air defense. Enemy Clan Castle troops are coming out, so he has used 2 of the poison spells as well as the heal spell for this thing to help all his bowlers remain alive. The enemy Archer Queen is down, so his main objectives are accomplished, and immediately he has deployed the Lava Hound from this section, followed up by the loons. Wherever there is a Tesla farm located over here, so he'll be dropping a haste spell over this Tesla farm to take down these Teslas as soon as possible to keep his hounds alive and minimum damage possible to the loons. So the last air defense is remaining, and he has already deployed a couple of loons, followed up by the loons at the top end section of the base on this Archer Tower. And he has destroyed this base very effectively and very nicely, because most of his loons are still alive and now only cleanup is remaining, and this was a perfect example of Shattered GoLaLoon attack. Fifth attack is of Tetro LaLoon attack done on YOLO X by Cookie Raider. This is the base of YOLO X, and Cookie Raider uses a Tetro LaLoon attack consisting of 3 Lava Hounds, 1 Golem, 13 Loons, 2 Heal Spell and 2 Rage Spell. He'll be dropping his Golem near the enemy Archer Queen and Barbarian King located over the bottom. He'll be dropping his Golem over here. Somehow he forgot to drop the wall breakers, so this wall was not broken and the troops went on this side. So all the 4 air defenses were intact, and he had to destroy them using his 3 Lava Hounds and the Loons. So he used the Lava Hounds in such a manner he attacked from the bottom end side of the base, destroying these 2 air defenses one by one, and coming into the end of the base, destroying the remaining defenses using the heal spell and the rage spell to take down the air defenses. We'll now start the attack and see how the attack was conducted. So he started the attack by dropping the Golem and couple of wizards to create the funnel. Golem is already very low health. The wizards are doing the cleanup. The wizards were able to destroy the Barbarian King, and now he has dropped his bowlers as well as his heroes in the bottom end section of the base. The wizards were able to take down the Archer Queen also. Now he has dropped his Archer Queen. However, he forgot to drop the wall breakers. So this air defense remained intact and the bowlers went on the different location. In the bottom end section of this base, there are so many bowlers involved, so he used the heal spell to keep all his bowlers alive. Whereas the top end section of the base, the troops triggered the enemy clan castle troops and the Archer Queen is located over there. So he dropped a poison spell. Both of the poison spells were deployed and the Archer Queen will be able to deal with those clan castle troops. However, the bowlers were at the bottom end section were destroyed by the defenses located over there. So he has started his attack by dropping the lava hounds over these two air defenses. 2 lava hounds on one air defense and 1 lava hound on the second air defense, followed by the loons. He is holding on to his raise spell and heal spells because he knows that all his loons are very safe because the lava hounds are tanking for them. He has used the first raise spell over here, helping those loons destroy major portion of the base. The second raise spell is deployed over this air defense, and now the loons are completely unsecured, so he used the heal spell over there to keep his loons alive, whereas the loons were able to destroy those air defenses, and finally the lava hounds were able to rescue these loons. The top end section of the base, there are 2 wizard towers, so the loons are pretty low health, and the Tesla in the wizard towers as well as the second Tesla will be able to take down all these loons. However, there is a lava hound over here. The final air mine helped 1 lava hound to burst, giving the extra lava puffs for the cleanup. So there are 3 loons left and 1 lava hound which will be tanking for these loons. We will now speed up the attack because this lava hound will act as the hero and help all those loons remain alive throughout the raid and destroy this base very nicely and very effectively. So this is the Tetro LaLoon attack used by Cookie Raider. Well, the 9th attack will be the HPHB attack done on Brawl First by Miley's. Well, this is the Brawl First base and the attacker uses 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, 5 healers, 12 hogs, 2 baby dragons, clan castle filled with bowlers, 3 raid spells and 1 heal spell for this attack. The attacker will be starting his attack by dropping the Archer Queen along with 3 healers over this segment of the base, and 2 P.E.K.K.A.s were deployed at the top end side, followed by the bowlers over there.
Everything changes.
He has yet to deploy 2 healers, which he decides to use on this P.E.K.K.A. over here and let this P.E.K.K.A. tank for the damage, and the bowlers will be able to take down some of the buildings located at the top. So 2 healers were deployed over here and the raid spell was deployed over here because he wants his P.E.K.K.A. back to be at full health. So he has dropped a baby dragon to create this bottom end section of the funnel, and now his king, the Archer Queen and 5 healers will be going into the core, taking down major portion of the base. The best advantage over this base is that the air defenses are located over this segment, so this base is entirely at risk of these healers. The healers will be able to keep his heroes alive and the heroes will be able to destroy all those defenses because the air defenses won't be able to destroy the healers till the base is completely destroyed. So there are so many, some couple of wizards over there, 5 healers healing these heroes. So great work by these healers. He has still to use 1 raid spell, so that raid spell was deployed exactly into the core, and now he will be starting for deployment of his hogs. So he has deployed a couple of hogs in the bottom end section of the defenses. He will be able to take down all these defenses without using the heal spell over there. He still has 4 wizards for the cleanup job. He'll be deploying the heal spell near this Tesla farm because the hogs were able to trigger some of the giant bombs. So the Barbarian King is still left. Enemy Barbarian King has destroyed all the hogs. However, all those healers are now keeping the Barbarian King and Archer Queen at full health, and the Archer Queen will be able to take down the Barbarian King very nicely and very effectively. So the healers have done great job in this attack, keeping these heroes alive, and those heroes were able to destroy 80% of the base alone with the help of the 5 healers. We'll now speed up the attack because the Archer Queen will be safe in the hands of healers. The Barbarian King is at full health, and now Barbarian King will do his job and destroy the remaining 3 Teslas and take down this base for sure. The 10th attack that we will be showcasing is the Shattered GOBOWIHO attack done on Naveen by M the Champ. So this is the base of Naveen, a very nice base. However, the attacker has very nice plan to destroy this base. He initiates the attack by dropping 2 hogs on this mortar, so the hogs will be able to trigger the enemy clan castle troops. The clan castle will be brought into the bottom and it will be destroyed using the poison spell and the archer queen. And he will start the attack by dropping the 2 golems over here, breaking the first layer of wall, dropping the jump spell, the hero, the barbarian king along with the Valkyries to go into the base and take down this entire section of the base, and the remaining portion of the base will be destroyed. The top end portion of the base will be destroyed by dropping the hogs in the top. So we'll see how the attacker does this attack. One hog has been deployed, and after the mortar was nearly destroyed, he dropped the second hog because he wants to lure the entire clan castle out of it. So all of the troops from the clan castle were triggered, and now they will be lured at the bottom end section and near this corner builder hut with say help of single archer. So the archer will help all those troops to draw over the bottom end section, where he will be dropping a poison spell to slow them down, and and the archer queen will be able to take down this clan castle troops. The baby dragons were not under the effect of poison, so he had to use the archer queen's ability. Now he starts his attack by dropping 2 golems and couple of wizards to create the funnel. He will be breaking over the first layer of the wall with the help of the wall breakers. The barbarian king was destroyed with the help of wizards. Now he will be dropping a poison spell for the enemy archer queen, and now the wall breakers will break open the first layer of wall, and he will be deploying his barbarian king in the bottom end section of the base. He will be dropping a jump spell over here, and all the Valkyries, all the 4 Valkyries, the clan castle also consisted of the max Valkyries, so the Valkyries will be doing their job over here. He will be using the heal spell as and when needed. He has used the raise spell to help all those Valkyries destroy those buildings in a jiffy. So the Valkyries are going into the core. He has heal spell to keep all his Valkyries alive, and now there are 16 hogs and 1 heal spell still remaining, which will be sufficient to take down this base very nicely and very effectively. He has deployed the hogs in the core at the top, and there was a Tesla farm, so exactly over the Tesla farm he deployed the heal spell and a couple of hogs on this bomb tower because he doesn't want all his hogs to take the damage of the bomb. The hogs are moving in effectively, and he will be dropping a wizard at the top along with an archer for the cleanup. There are so many hogs still alive, and this base was effectively destroyed by M the Champ using the Shattered GOBOWIHO attack. A very nice example of the GOBOWIHO attack was displayed by the attacker. And now we'll be moving on to our last and final attack number 11. And here it comes, guys. The last and final attack will be the Stoned GoHog attack done on Andy the Great by Raj. So this is the base of Andy the Great, and Raj uses a Stoned GoHog attack on this base. Well, the idea is plain and simple. He starts his attack from the bottom end section of the base, dropping 3 golems. He wants to enter the base. He enters the base by dropping the jump spell. The second jump spell is dropped exactly over here, so this entire base is technically open for his kill squad to be taken down. Finally, he'll be using his hogs to destroy the remaining defenses located over here. There was a Tesla farm located over here, whereas there were so many hogs still alive for the attacker to destroy this base effectively and very nicely. To start the attack, he has deployed 2 golems over here, followed up by a couple of wizards to create the funnel. The third golem is deployed over this mortar, and there are a couple of wizards dropped to clean up the extra buildings and create a very nice funnel. The first jump spell has been deployed over here. The golems will be moving into the base. He has deployed his heroes along with the bowlers. Clan castle troops, that is the lava hound, comes out. So his heroes have now entered the base. He uses a raid spell to help the wizards deal with the lava hound as soon as possible. And he'll be dropping a jump spell exactly into the core, helping his troops to move across the base very effectively. The bowlers at the bottom have done their job. They have destroyed a couple of buildings located at the bottom, and all the golems are now in the core. The heroes are still alive. He has used the Barbarian King's ability. He has yet to use his Archer Queen's ability. The Archer Queen will be able to take down the center of the base. Now he has started the Hogs deployment, and the Hogs are taking down on the defenses located at 9 o'clock. They are gradually moving at the top, and he will be using a heal spell near the enemy Barbarian King to keep all his Hogs alive, because his Hogs will be pathing to that section. And now he has deployed all the remaining Hogs which will be going near this Tesla farm, and the Hogs will be able to take down most of these Teslas and the Archer Tower under the heavy fire, yet they were able to destroy 2 of the Teslas. Now they are moving on to the third Tesla. The third Tesla is also destroyed. So effective use of the Hogs, and now the rest of the base will be cleaned up by the Archer Queen as well as the remaining defensive troops. So the wizards are doing their job. They are clearing the buildings. The Archer is located at the bottom. So cleanup troops are very nicely used in this attack, and the Archer Queen will be able to destroy the final Tesla, and this base will be destroyed. So guys, this was a great video, very effective use, and different 11 attacks of Town Hall 9 displayed in this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, I request you to drop a like in this video. Please subscribe to our channel if you are not already subscribed, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification icon as a sign of support. Guys, this is your host, Indian League Gamer, over and out.
Press the subscribe button and click the bell notification icon as a sign of support.